Yo, people, welcome.
Back with another week of bangers.
You know what it is.
All mash this week was very interesting.
Proper things.
Yeah. From the boxing to the MMA, not just an MMA week. So, cuz.
We start off with the intro, you know what it is.
You know what it is.
Welcome to the Kombat Kings live show.
Yeah! We back.
Giving you that raw combat sport punditry.
Rimz.
The usual suspects around the table. The combat sports. Voices of the streets. So in the blue corner we have the tallest man in every room, Lankz.
They don't believe it until they see it. AKA businessman making business moves. Hey, but listen, you man ain't even clocked. Look at the t-shirt, bro.
Okay.
The
The hunter.
I really didn't clock.
I see that still.
Comes the hunted. From that Israel Adesanya.
Yeah, I see you still.
Yeah.
We're here. Say his name again. Israel Adesanya.
Oh, yeah.
That means Pereira's dead. Is he still dead?
But he might be alive at 205. You know what I'm saying? We'll see.
Also in the blue corner we have the braggadocious love chat, Bragz.
Big mouth.
I'm here.
Big mouth.
I'm here. You know I'm here. Hey, I got what you said. We ain't put up a reel in 2 weeks. And this guy's out getting slated, bro. I'm getting slated. I defend this. You didn't watch it. You had a couple.
Yeah, the rare few. More than that.
I can believe that. But the 60-40, I'll give you this. The 40% makes sense. You know what I'm saying, fam? That's it. You know what I mean? So on that note, let's take it over there.
Man said the 40% made sense. Love that.
In the red corner we have
Yeah.
the shooter,
We there.
Greeny.
Come on,
Jack Frost himself.
Yeah.
Greeny.
man. We there. Understand?
Gang, good.
Still repping, you know what I'm saying? Still
But
repping.
why are you repping though? Because that is a bit of a disgrace. Just tell the people-
Disgrace?
City lifted the title today.
Yeah, that's why I have to wear it, bro.
Cheer prior before they even when they check. Did you see that when they do pre-celebrations and that? Them man played
Man said-
team players and still won.
Yeah, against your team, bro. I don't want to hear it from Chelsea, fam. I don't know. Maybe you'll bring them on next year, innit? I don't know, fam. You just switch it out whenever you want, fam. You know what I'm saying? But if you see me,
You're a diehard.
we're there, fam. Second place, but we're still repping.
Obviously we got myself in the red corner, Rimz.
Conductor and the controller.
You don't know, aka Undercover Ninja.
Jeez.
Sheesh.
The return of the Thailand killer.
Oof.
Nah.
You've been moving now, I heard.
Alpha
You
vibes.
told me about like the food incident. Yeah, you're just bullying. I heard that you
Oh, is it?
bullying.
What are you saying? Is he accepted the call up?
You know we won't accept that.
What? What call out?
When I called you out in the yard, what did you say?
Bro, I'm looking out for you, innit?
That says I'm in an Ari.
Looking out for you,
That big
still.
relative, yeah? Bro, he
Bro.
didn't approach me. I
Looking
said
out
the
for
man
you,
to
bro.
approach me. Like, what you saying?
That never happened. Mad.
Alright, let's get into another week of
Get into this.
crazy fights from boxing
Wow.
to MMA, and it was a crazy week. We had. Let's start off with boxing.
Let me get it up.
We're gonna get it up. Rimz is gonna get it up for everyone to see. But we had. Let's just say it. We had Devin Haney.
Ooh.
The 4 times. He holds 4 belts, if I'm correct, doesn't he?
Believe so.
Yeah, I believe so. The 4 champ.
No, not 4.
Defending. I think he is 4. Ain't he hold 4? Was it 4?
I don't know. Maybe it's 4. I don't know.
Against Lomachenko. And what we saying? Testing the max.
He's saying no blue max. Mad.
Blue max. Yo. We're good. Hello.
So what we saying? So you, there you go. You can.
We good. Hello. Yep. Yeah, we in. Sorry,
Come on,
guys.
man, we're there, man.
We're we locked in. We back in. Guys, tell us if you can hear us. Sorry if you can't hear us. Blue mics are off. Sorry, guys.
Can you hear us? Can
We
you hear
back?
us? Let us know. Let us know. Let us know. Let us know.
Sorry, guys, if you couldn't hear us, but I would just say back to the boxing. Yeah, we're here for Devin Haney versus Lomachenko. What a fight it was. Whoa, crazy 12 rounds. Greeny, we did say it was going to go 12 rounds.
Yeah.
And I need to start off with, if I need to start off with anyone's opinion, I need to start off with your opinion this week.
Come over, man. Come over.
Just like last week, we need to start over here because I'm just saying, like, you were saying to me, I just got one thing to say. You were saying to me that you saw Lomo kind of just getting kind of blown out of this fight. He might win a little round or two here and there, maybe a random one in the midpoint and a little one there.
I said about 3 rounds. Three rounds.
Okay.
I gave him 5.
But yeah, I don't think that fight was as like
As one-sided.
As one-sided.
Yeah. No, you're right. Lomachenko done well still. You know what I'm saying? For the smaller guy coming up, like you could see that he was much smaller in there. So he done well. But I still gave Haney the decision, personally. You know what I mean? I can see some people saying a lot of people saying Lomachenko won. But you know what is mad? I felt like the commentary was mad biased. I don't know if you man picked up on the commentary, but the commentary was wild, fam, in favor of Loma. Like early on, Haney put in work, in my opinion. Like the earlier rounds, the body shots won him those rounds. I think only the last 30 seconds of the kind of the first 3-4 rounds, Lomachenko was actually productive and trying to steal the rounds. But yeah, late on, Loma done well. I still gave it to Haney though.
All right, Rimz, you got anything to say on that? Like from what you saw?
No, to add to that, I agree with you. Haney, early, I think he took the most of the rounds. But then I feel, once Loma kind of had a better read on him, I feel like, he kind of brought it to him. Like, he was kind of walking him down, bro. He was kind of putting pace on him. He was landing quite well, like down the pipe on Haney. Right. On Haney as well.
Was it? No, left.
Left, yeah. But, yeah.
Like, you see me, my personal opinion, is like, let me start by saying this. What you said with that father type issue, that wasn't the issue in this fight.
No, you're right.
He didn't look at all out of pace. That's the first thing from Lomachenko's side. Haney, all right, let me just say this. I can see if what people want to say, they see Haney winning this fight because I feel like he did have a little bit more energy throughout the early stages and the middle parts of the fight. But let me tell you this. Devin Haney, you have a serious problem at not getting your head off centre line and throwing single shots. He does nothing but throw single shots the whole fight. He has no combination skills whatsoever from what I saw in that fight.
Thank you.
And that, hold on. Yeah, but listen, but now there's levels to it. Now we're talking about, again, a 35-year-old Lomachenko, how you were trying to write him off, and looked that skillful against him, beat him up in all the championship rounds, which is the bust him up. Haney looked like a little boy in the last 3 rounds.
No. He won the 12th. He won the 12th.
The last,
He won the 12th.
No, he did not. No, he lost. No, he did
He won the 12th.
No, he did not.
Are you
close,
mad?
But he didn't win it. No,
He won the 12th, man.
It was close. I'll give you that. But the other 2 weren't close.
You know, one judge.
One of the rounds, if that was MMA, that would have been a 10-8 round. The way he got dealt with, I think it was
the 10th round. No, come on, bro. He didn't even put him down. He landed one good punch. It's straight left that kind of rocked him a little bit.
He lit him up twice.
Come on, man.
The double jab, sit him up left. No, Lomo out. And you know what?
It's harder to get a 10-8 round in MMA than in boxing.
I'll give you this. I just said it was that rules, but I'm just saying. I'll give you this. Lomo's IQ comes into play. He's the more experienced fighter. Done more. I'll give you that. But Haney doesn't Haney's technically very good, but he's not very.
I wanted to touch on this. Okay.
He's not how can I put it? He's not. I want to use the correct word. He's just not like the complete technician.
No, I feel like.
And I'm gonna go off downloading. Like when it comes to needing to change your game plan, because his natural rawness is second to none, I think. But it's just rawness. Because Lomo showed some stuff. I'm like, bro, Haney, switch it up. You're just showing that one shot, body hook. He was working the body well.
Yeah, the body work was perfect.
The body work was nice, but I expect that. But from in that fight, but when it comes to like when Lomo had the switch of game plan, Lomo had that and showed that work and made the downloading of the IQ. I didn't see that from him.
Yeah.
No, go on.
No, I was gonna say, like, if I start with Lomo, if this was Lomo 3 years ago, he would have smoked Haney still. 100% he would have smoked Haney. Yeah, he would have smoked him still.
The fact,
Thank you. I was gonna bring that up.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I think the fight showed more about Haney than it did about Loma. You know what I'm saying? In term, like I said, I still think Haney won, yeah. But yeah, you're right. If Loma was a couple years, did you see the judges, by the way? Did you see the judging? One judge, just to wind, this one will wind you up. Yeah. One judge gave the final 3 rounds for Haney.
What?
Yeah.
That was the first judge.
Yeah. It might have been the first judge.
Because the other 2 judges were even.
But what's crazy is that even on the judges' scorecards, it's still close. So that means that the earlier rounds they gave to Loma, and in the later rounds they gave to, they just messed up. They don't even know what they're watching.
Yeah, so much.
That was mine. I had exactly my.
What, Loma winning?
Yeah, by two rounds, and it was the last because Haney took the midpoint of the fight, and Haney was boxing beautifully at the midpoint of round 4. After the 3rd round, around 4, 5, 6, he was boxing. I think 7 as well. He was boxing beautifully at one point. And I was like, "Ooh, you look nice." Like, and that's what I thought. I thought he was gonna struggle early on, but he didn't. I thought that was gonna happen, and then he was gonna get into his groove, and then he was gonna see it
come alive a bit.
Yeah, but your gas tank might be a problem as well. From what I saw,
Haney.
Yeah,
but did you hear? No, but
maybe. Yeah, go on.
No, yeah. For me, you don't hear about Haney. No. You can say excuses, but Haney said he struggled with making the weight. And to be fair, like straight after the fight, one thing I found funny, is they obviously had Shakur Stevenson there ringside, ready to bring him in the ring because Devin's dad was talking nonsense before, saying that like he'll beat Shakur or whatever. By the time that Shakur came in the ring, Devin was gone, fam. Man jetted out there ASAP, bro. Man did not want no part of that Shakur smoke still. So.
But I don't think he can have that smoke because that wasn't a great performance. I don't think like you said, you're only saying 3 years. You're not even going 28.
Yeah.
You're not even saying that. You're not even saying that.
Yeah, but he was still amateur then.
Age as Haney. So you're saying that a Lomachenko the same age as Haney just gets him out of there,
or even a bigger Loma in that fight probably would have been.
The size difference was kind of easy to see in
that fight. When I was watching that, I was looking at, you know what, the way sometimes Haney was countering was beautiful, but it weren't good enough like the way Davis counters. Davis would have slept.
No, but you know what it is? It's the power as well, though. He ain't really got the same punch power that Shakur and Tank got.
But Haney, but you see.
No, but even when Shakur stepped, but in Shakur's last fight, you saw that the.
It's not that. It's because he's technically better. That's why when you can technically punch. Look at you said when I sent you the Shaq thing.
Yeah.
When you're like, trust me, you do. Sometimes these jacked guys, a guy that just does pure calisthenics will knock out a man that's slender. Even like me will knock out a man that's jacked. If you ain't got no technique, because he knows how to just use his body. I know you understand the technique, and I just don't think. I think sometimes Haney just, I don't know, man, just struggles in there. But
it's the lack of punch power, man. The lack of punch power.
Someone said here, Loma is the smarter fighter, but Haney's got good game plans
and good footwork, man.
I was gonna touch on saying like, Haney, he's kind of, for me, from what I see, he's kind of like he's meat and potatoes, bro. Like he's like no, what a, he's like bro. He's like
I said he's the basics.
He's like a basic, like
lemon and herb.
Yeah, like he's just like everything. He's just like good at or great at even. Great at. I'll say great at.
Man's
but it's like
4.5 stars.
Nothing. Yeah. He's
man's
like
got 4.5 stars and everything.
Yeah, he's like great at everything, but then it's like yeah, he's great. He's great at everything. Yeah.
Dan don't make sense. Maths. Science and maths, physics. You get me? Go ahead.
Yeah, no, like he's great at everything, yeah, but he has nothing that he stands out at. Like he's just like nothing like Tank. You can say he's got the power and he's got the IQ.
Yeah.
And then you can go to Lomo and you can say he's got the movement and the footwork. And then, but nothing for me for Haney stands out. He's just good at or he's great at everything. So
is that gonna surpass you against the Tanks or the Secures that I feel like again, even with Secure,
Secure.
Yeah, I feel like he's got better. He's technically he downloads things better.
Who's Shakur?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's my, you get what I'm saying? And
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
my thing. I feel like
He's the most natural boxer. I
yeah,
wouldn't.
and he gets through 12 rounds. I don't see him having that time. I don't like that when boxers they go, I go up or I down, and then they'll be like, I have that tank. I have that. I struggled with my cop. I don't want to hear that.
No, but
there's a 35-year-old when you're 26 in your prime.
Here the thing with Haney though, yeah. That this is the first time we've kind of, but this is kind of the first time we've seen him not struggle, but like because he struggled before a little bit. But in terms of, no, agreed. There's a couple names there. There's a couple names there, but if you pull up his resume, there are. But ultimately with Haney, I feel like this fight, the levels showed, innit? And the level like I said, I think it says more about Haney, the fact that he's closer to this Lomachenko than like surpassing him. You know what I'm saying? Like I think if Shakur or Tank get in there with Loma, which hopefully that doesn't happen, but if that does happen, yeah, bro, because if that happens, then it's peak for man. You understand, bro? Tank in there knocks him out 100%.
Yeah, that's what I just said.
He knocks out Loma.
What?
You know how small he is.
What happened to Loma's eye?
Yeah.
That your eye, Loma, because you'd have just been out cold.
He was it.
And you just woke up with a normal thing.
He weathered that storm, but there was a tsunami coming for man. If Tank's in there with him, bro, and even Shakur, I think Shakur can knock him out too. Just because, I think the size they'll match up well with him. Haney as well, you know. It's a shame still. 'Cause I wanted more, but seems like Haney's gonna move up now anyway.
You didn't watch this, I think, again, Bragz. Look at you.
I just watched the highlights. What the highlights that I saw, Loma won.
Thank you.
I can't say that.
Yeah.
But Loma did it. I know because they were chopping.
No, let me say this as well. Hold on.
It was a mixture, but it seemed like for me over the course of the round.
You know what it is though, Lankz, yeah? It's like Lomachenko landed a few more punches than Haney. Like within the 10s or 20s, yeah? Yeah, or not just general punches. No. But in terms of the amount of punches, he threw like 150 punches more. You get me? So I feel like Haney's work was a lot cleaner. And remember, it's a boxing match. Do you know what I'm saying? So he's avoided a lot more punches than Loma did, and he's landed at a greater clip, percentage-wise. And it's in terms of landed punches, it's not too much different. And if you look at their faces after, you know who won the fight, bro. Like you said, Loma's face got busted up, and most of his shots were to the body. Do you know what I'm saying? I think Haney's mistake in the fight as well was that he didn't go up top enough. But maybe that was because it was harder to touch Loma. Yeah. He's old, isn't it? His face is weathered, man.
Yeah. Let us know if these mics are working on the blue side, guys, because I'm not too sure right now.
Saying they're having problems. Turn your mic on. Is your mic actually on? Yeah.
Talk.
Yo.
Yeah, it's low.
No, I don't think yours is on. You talking else?
Is it plugged in at the bottom?
Yours is
Yo. Can you hear me now? Yo. Yeah.
Talk.
Yo.
I think so. I think so.
Sorry, guys, if you can't hear us, we're having technical problems here. Sorry about that.
Yeah,
All good.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
all good.
Right, hopefully, alright, cool.
Did you watch
Alright,
the Katie Taylor boxing?
No, I didn't even watch that one.
No.
So, what happened over there?
Yeah, well,
Because Connor was there.
Connor was ringside supporting Katie Taylor. I kind of.
Before you move to this, someone just
So-
said we need to put. Hold on.
So, what was that? Go on before we move over. What are they saying in the comments? Yeah, because it'll be interesting to know what you actually are saying in the comments.
Two things. So we got Hadja saying, no, I can't lie. The pace Loma set on him was crazy.
Thank you.
Haney definitely got a good gas tank. He thinks. That's what he thinks.
He was there for 12 rounds. He was.
Yeah.
No, he was there for 12 rounds, but I'm talking about he really struggled in the championship rounds. That's where even one of the commentators says
12.
you go like one of the commentators was saying like people normally say in boxing the last 2 rounds is the championship, but he's like, he says the last 3 rounds, and from that 10th round, Haney, he revived himself in the 12th round. I get what you mean, but not for you being 26 and a man being 35. That maths don't maths up to me. But
Fair.
And then we need to start putting some respect on Teofimo Lopez. I think that one to me is a bit mad because his last fight was a bit.
Yeah, it was a bit.
Yeah,
sticky one.
He's a good boxer, but he was in the mix there. But there was levels shown. I think.
Yeah. So you're saying
What about Katie Taylor?
Yeah, cool. Katie Taylor. To be fair, bro, Cameron put up a good fight. Still, she definitely won 6-4. I think it was quite clear. But you know what? The women's fight was a scrap. Still, it was a very good scrap. And because that was one of the first fights I watched. I was watching the prelims. I switched it over just in time to see Katie Taylor and Cameron fighting. And I was like, raw, this fight is going to be hard to beat for the women's fight because it's a main event, whatever. It links up well with the UFC main event. Yeah. Because it was such a good fight. But I still think Mackenzie Dern and Angela Hill beat that fight on the night still.
All right. So we're moving on to that right
So
now.
on that note, let's get over to the Apex, where it's always at for these fight nights.
Yeah.
Las Vegas, Nevada. Dern versus Hill, and we was actually just getting onto them saying, how can they make this? We was like, how can they make this a main? I think a lot of people were saying, how can this be at the top of the card after the records on both sides and like the actual. I think just from what is coming through the UFC, then to see this as a main event, I think everyone's a bit shocked. But it kind of lived up to being on the top of the card.
It didn't live up to it.
So let's get into Mackenzie Dern versus Angela Hill.
It didn't live up to it, blood. It bettered it, bro. It bettered it, 100%.
As an actual fight.
Yeah.
As a scrap.
As an actual scrap, innit?
It was.
It was a good scrap,
It was
innit?
actually a very good scrap still. I have to say, I have to take back what I was saying.
About Dern.
Right, last week still, I got Mackenzie Dern. I can't lie. I take back what I said last week, innit? Like, divorce Dern.
The divorce Dern
has hands.
Got
It's a new
hands.
saga.
Got
It's a new
hands,
saga.
bruv.
Oh, she's got power in those hands.
Yo.
She throws with venom. Yo, whatever that snake, whatever, I don't know what snake's got the most venom in the world, but yeah, bro, that rattlesnake or whatever it is, she was that. She was moving. The knee.
Aggressive.
Ooh. The knee in the third round. How Angela Hill, what are you made out of?
Yeah,
you are a gadget. You're like someone like just made you. Because you have taken some beatings over the years, bro. I've survived them. I've actually seen you survive them. You are just trill. Trill to Angela Hill. Trill to Angela Hill.
Black power.
Man's spraying up black power.
Let me give Angela Hill some like you need to stop wearing the bun because I felt like in real talk when they were in the grappling, I felt like Dern had an advantage where she was grabbing the side of her hair and she could just push her head up, and because you got the bun there, you understand what I'm saying? That's why you slick your hair. That's why I see why now they slick their hair back or whatever. It's true though, because her hair was up where just in like I'm being honest when I was like. You know what I'm saying? Like, in that
listen,
sense.
man, that wouldn't have helped her in the grappling exchanges, bro. Nothing was
No,
really
but
to
she
help
done
her
very
still.
well.
She done well just because she was
at
greased
some
up.
points. Yeah,
Just because she was greased up, bro. Let me not lie to you. Nah, I ain't having that still.
But it kind of happened early on, and she showed her will. Like, I give Rimz that credit of saying Dern's wrestling.
She can't wrestle for shit, bro.
No.
She can't. I'll never. That's one thing I don't think.
You're not having that one,
bro. Bro, she can't wrestle, bro. And to be honest, like. I'll say it. Fuck it. Women's
man's all like angel. Which ones?
Women's MMA, although they've developed a lot over the years, the wrestling still hasn't. You've seen certain women who can wrestle. Obviously, you got Tatiana, you got Blanchfield, you got people that can wrestle. But as a whole
spectrum,
there's still some catching up to do in terms of like how all of them wrestle, because a lot of them are still throwing that head and arm judo throw. And bro, like if you mess up on that, they take your back.
Rolled out of it,
And you hardly ever see that when men fight. Like you hardly ever see that.
You know
unless it's super elite.
Because I feel like there's women do stuff out of trying because I feel like it's harder maybe to get the position technically with women, where I feel they might be more equal with like maybe body weight or something, where men is literally out of great technique if you got it. And obviously there's more men fighting across the spectrum to be able to, you know what I'm saying? So when you see them Russians, because I'm saying there's a vast lot of them Russians that do it through. Look at some, let's just go back to the Islam and Saryukian fight. What a fight. What a fight. And wrestling like from
Ryu
both
versus
sides.
Ken.
Yeah, Ryu versus Ken, innit? It's mad. Like as in like,
But that's within their DNA then, man.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
But there's a
yeah,
lot of men doing it. Like,
Yeah,
women, remember, the actual roster for women is still small. It's still genuinely small. So it is still hard to find. But yeah, hopefully we do see more that grow over the. But again, back to the fight. It was what fight? What fight?
The scrambles, everything, man.
From the scrambles to the actual. Dern, just like you said, divorce Dern just put that strength.
Say divorce Dern.
Yeah, bro.
Oh my God.
She
Recently
put that
divorced.
Yeah, bro. She put that strength.
And she's got. I'll give her credit. Her ground and pound has got way more aggressive now. Like, because before it was like,
taking out the anger.
Yeah.
No,
But
legit.
Now it's like a threat. No, like
Because it could have been stopped a couple of times. There was a couple of times, and Angela, I think even it was Jason Herzog. I think he said, and then she roll, and Angela always rolls at the right moment, innit?
But that's
just gets out.
She's just game. Even when you knew she had no chance, like even the last like 20 seconds of the 5th round when Mackenzie Dunn's beating on her, and he's going to step in and she starts moving again. I'm like, bro, you ain't got no chance of winning this fight. You've lost every round. Yet you're still trying to compete. Like I respect that about Angela Hill, man. She surpassed Joanna Jędrzejczyk as the 3rd on the list of most significant strikes in UFC, and this is her second 5-round fight.
Who's it? Only above her, Max Holloway and who's that?
Damn.
Max is number 1 in it.
Yeah, Max is number 1, and it's
I can't remember. They said so.
yeah, my head's gone. Frankie Edgar.
Yeah, I think it's
Frankie Edgar, maybe.
I think it might have been Frankie.
But yeah, that's only a second 5-round fight. So that's crazy, man. To be on that list that high up, and you know, just shows the longevity.
Dern gets ranked now.
Who did she call? Whoa! She called out Rose.
Yeah, she called out Rose.
Oh, where's her ranking sign, bro? Because they're violating. Like she's not ranked. That's because I thought she was ranked. I thought she was like, down low as well. 8th, yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, she called out Rose or
I was
Jan.
about to say, yeah, huh?
Rose or Jan, she said. And I want the Rose fight for her, man.
She'll die, man.
I don't know, you know. I don't know. I don't know.
What? No.
I don't know.
Her technique in striking is still bad.
Again,
Rose is
But
striking.
Rose doesn't look great.
No,
How
her
she-
striking, no, she's not.
Yeah, her striking isn't.
Yeah.
It weren't like.
It was just
It
venomous.
was just a very aggressive.
It was just,
like-
yeah, it was
Yeah,
just
no, it
venomous.
was.
It weren't like.
Yeah, it wasn't actually technically sound.
Yeah.
And Angela Hill's not the greatest.
What about if she
Rose
does get her
moves
down?
her head.
How's
Rose
she gonna
has
do that?
footwork.
Can't wrestle.
Yeah, but okay.
Rose
But
has
what
footwork.
if she was to get her down?
Rose got jiu-jitsu as well.
Yeah, no, I know, but-
Jiu-jitsu,
Yeah,
Angela
Hill.
Angela Hill had success. Obviously, it's doing maths in it, but
Yeah.
yeah, you know what I mean.
Rose is.
I would like to see it. I think the
I'll
mix
watch
up.
it, I'll
You know what I'm
watch it,
saying? I
yeah.
think the new matchups interest me there.
Yeah.
You know,
Rose needs to return as well. I miss my baby still.
or let's see Rose versus Jan. You know what I mean? I think Jan's coming off a great performance.
Yeah, because they're not doing that in China with.
Yeah, exactly.
Really, you might as well. Yeah.
They need to do something still. Something needs to happen with Rose.
Cool.
Because she's been out for a while now.
Alright, cool.
Moving on.
Ooh.
Moving on. Edmund Sharbazian versus Anthony Hernandez. And now this, guys, you see this fight here? Listen, guys. If an alien come from out of space and you placed him on this planet and he said, "What is MMA?" You would say to him, "Watch this fight here, alien, Mr. Alien." And Mr. Alien then would say, "Oh my God, this is the best thing I have ever seen in my life." And would just stay on planet Earth
He
forever.
definitely just come from that coffee shop, bro.
Let me tell you, yo, if you want to see a fight with very little technique, but hella tired man them, yeah, hella fatigued donnies.
This fight was legit, blood. This fight was a bad man fight. You see this fight? No, you watch this fight? Bad man fight. What? No, as in MMA, like, because they're not like these two guys are not brang, and then like they're almost no names. Like Hernandez is kind of growing a name.
Fluffy.
He's like, You get, no,
yeah.
no, I said it loud so you can call the man fluffy.
I hear you, but that's his
do them
nickname,
clips
bro.
then,
You know what I'm
innit?
saying?
Don't call him
What are you
man
gonna do?
Fluffy.
Not call him by his
Call him
nickname?
by Hernandez.
Fair enough. You
Thank
call him by
bro,
Hernandez. then, brother.
Hernandez. You know what I'm saying? But guys, what fight? Like Sabazian come out in the first round.
We said that.
Hands putting that pressure. Hernandez went like this. Like, what? What do you think? You think that's gonna stop me? What? Come forward. Had him in the guillotine at one point.
Yep.
Nearly had it. It was all locked up. Man said, "What? Come out of there, bro. I saw black belts, like you said, cuz." He says, "I saw black. I'm a purple, but I saw black belts." And then he said, "What? You deserve a brown belt. I don't know, or black belt or something. Whatever upgrade. You deserve an upgrade to the purple because you are legit." And then he said, "You think I ain't got jits skills? I'll show you my jits skills. Come out in second round and."
Yeah,
Listen,
he actually
what a
has
fight.
very good jiu-jitsu.
He does.
For
Yeah,
MMA,
yeah,
cuz when
underrated
you,
as well.
especially when you say there's MMA jiu-jitsu and there's
jiu-jitsu. Yeah.
he's MMA jiu-jitsu is legit.
Let me just say that on that point because I
He
forgot
can
to say
wrestle
this.
because he can wrestle.
Mackenzie Dern's jiu-jitsu is not MMA
Oh
jiu-jitsu.
no, it isn't. But because he's so good at it,
It kind of
it's
can
like,
pay off.
yeah, it's just
What,
Yeah,
Paul
yeah,
Craig.
yeah.
Kind of still. Like she does weird stuff.
That's why she ain't beating Rose.
But you see Anthony Hernandez, yeah? You see Anthony Hernandez, what this fight reminded me is to never fight with Donnies that have got those ear piercings, fam. You know them Donnies
Oh,
that
the
have got
ha-
the ear
the
piercings that
dangling
stretch out their
earlobes.
ears? You should never fight those people, bro. What? Them man don't mind getting hit in the punch in the face, blood. You know that already, fam. As soon as you see that, you know that already. So,
Brother, he's brother.
bro, the first 3 minutes, fam, I was sat there thinking, yo, I should have said Shabazi and what am I doing? And then I realized, nah, this Donnie, this is what he does, fam. He likes being punched in the face. You know what I'm saying? You even heard him after the fight. He's like, yeah, my dad used to say you have to activate me, fam.
You see, acting turns him on. Told you, blood. That man there got different.
Once man activated, Shabazian turned off, blood. Man's gas tank went nowhere, fam. Terrible, but boy, good scrap, man.
I definitely say this though, like overall though, Hernandez, what I do like is he can transition, like we were saying about Dern, the wrestling into the jiu-jitsu very well. His clinch work is very good to be able to. It's only because Sarbazian is very good at jiu-jitsu himself. I feel like he got out of certain positions, but then it just had to come to an end in round 3, bro. It just had to, man. It was that Sabazian got cut up in the end of the round in round 2. His head was bust. That elbow went bust. His head, hair. He was done for. He was just done.
Oh yeah,
out
he
of
was
it.
just in there.
He's
He was
gassed,
just in
yeah.
there.
Even Herb had to walk up to him and be like, bro, if you don't really protect yourself, I'm stopping this.
That was at the start.
Like,
That was at the start of the third, bro. That was. You know
Herb
what I'm
had to
saying?
walk over to him and be like, hey, big man, listen, bro, right? I have to
This
protect
ain't
you,
going
bro.
too
Yeah.
well.
Yeah, bro, because your missus, you ain't gonna go home to your missus, bro.
But the thing with Anthony Hernandez's game, though, I don't know how he really does if you go up in a level. Do you know what I'm saying? I think he might struggle top 10.
Elite guys.
Yeah,
More
yeah.
elite guys.
Because he is able to push a good pace.
it's
Do you know what I'm
middleweight,
saying? Yeah, it is middleweight. But like he's able to push a good pace. And I think that is one thing that if you think about middleweights, a lot of people in the top 10 do have like problems with the gas tank.
Yeah, cardio issues.
And in that regard, he's gonna do all right. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if he hits super hard, and all the rest of it. So we'll see.
All right, cool. Well, great fight. I was just, I'm not gonna lie. For some reason, when I watched this fight, I was just mad hype. Like these sometimes in the fights, yeah, when I watch it, I'm like, oh, it's just what I'm like, oh my days, oh, the man's rolling, and then it's not boring because they're not just staying in one position. It was actually transitioning and moving and then rolling out and then and then action and standing up and his head got busted and it's just mad. I'm like,
Nah, it's a
bro.
scrap.
Yeah, I love scrappy fights, man. Like, you get me? So. Anyway, we can move on from that.
Cool.
We can move on with Dakota versus Godinez.
Loopy.
Listen, whoa, I can't lie. I thought this was a good fight as well, as in the sense of like the hands, man. These lot were throwing it down, man. Like Dakota, she started round 1, I think, very well. Like,
Yeah.
she had the hands were they were connecting, man, and I thought when I first saw that I thought like maybe Dakota's onto something here, like you know what I'm saying. But then Godinez said, Loopy said, "What? I'm Loopy for a reason, bro. You think I gave my name Loopy and I'm not gonna act up on that? Yeah, man, don't do that. She had to just
Lupita.
pop that. Yeah.
Yeah.
She had to just get. Had to go all Mexicano on her.
Yo, Mexican MMAs.
It's what?
Coming up still.
Yeah.
Oh, it's day.
Loads of
It's
victories
day.
lately.
It's
We've
day.
just been
Mad.
seeing loads of W's.
It's-
Them men are securing something.
It's right
over
here,
there.
bro. You understand? Mexican MMA isn't. It's there.
It's
fam.
there, innit?
We already got champions. How many champs they got now? 3.
Free.
What,
Maybe
one, two and
maybe
a half,
another
two and a
one
half,
we'll see in a couple of weeks.
Yeah,
Two and a half.
probably, bro. Do you know what I'm saying?
box?
No.
Aldana versus
Nunes. Bro, we've seen her lose, but it's not like we haven't seen her lose before.
Do you think Aldana beats? Aldana's gonna be Nunes.
You heard it here first.
Alright, but let's. All right. I'm not ready for this now. I'm not.
I look like
that's
you had
2 weeks
brain
away.
freeze.
Hey, you know,
You had brain freeze.
I can't
you
know.
can see his blood pressure increasing.
Yeah, I can't. Yeah, everything crept up for a minute in my head. Blood. I'm not. Like, we're 2 weeks away. Please just make sure you're in here and you're to be found when that breakdown happens. I just need to know why.
Man said-
Because no. He was so right about the last major Nunes thing, yeah. And then so I need to for that you are going to be all godly.
Mystic Lankz.
Yeah, for that one I need you in here.
Yeah,
Whoa, I need to. Woo.
I need money in my betting account too.
Yes, yeah, because them odds are gonna be mad.
Woo.
But if you know you're gonna pay me back if that doesn't.
Hey, talking of money, bro.
Oh,
Damn.
know
Yeah,
what,
see,
yeah, you know what?
Jamie
I'm actually transferring
Lannister.
it.
Look at
I
that,
was supposed to
bro.
bring
I don't
the
want
cash.
to transfer. I want cash.
Oh, I
You know what I'm
forgot it
saying?
as well, you know.
Look
I
at
actually left
this.
it on my side.
Man, at the start, he said, "Oh, I'm gonna come for you this week.
I
You was
did.
wrong about
I
Lomachenko."
did as well, you
Big
know.
man, yeah. Jamie
Yeah,
Lannister.
I
Look
forgot
at
to
you,
take
bro.
it
Poor
out.
fam.
Sorry, I meant to bring. I
Poor
swear
man.
down.
Lannisters pay their debt, fam.
I didn't even pay my debt.
Yeah, you see that there, yeah? Don't worry,
We're
fam.
living
When
in
I blow up the castle,
2023,
blood.
bro. Man will get me skeezy down cross street, boy. You see that? Man?
Go into this one though, because this one right here
Let's
is
go
crazy.
into this one. Andre Filo versus Joaquin Buckley. And whoa, guys, listen, Rimz, you
Yo.
talk upon this quickly. I know the guys in the comments, you can get over to them in 2 seconds, but guys, Rimz, talk upon this because I said last week, yeah, like I laughed quickly when I was like,
Oh.
when I said when I was like, well, Filo's just a boxer and Buckley's just a boxer, and then you went, Buckley kicks. Talk.
Bro, like, nah. Buckley he just set him up with that high kick, bro. Like, it's just, you feel like you weren't there, bro. You
weren't there?
still. You weren't there, bro.
Left his phone at home.
Yeah, man.
Chin to chin, fam.
Chin to chin.
I wouldn't say he looked bad though in the fight.
Cranium to
Who
canvas.
Filo?
Yeah, I thought you didn't look
I-
bad.
yeah.
You didn't look bad.
I said that to you. You're gonna look bad.
Nah. I just
You know
thought,
what?
I didn't think Buckley looked that great. I think Buckley was coming forward in bursts, and his chin
Yeah.
was up in the air. And against anyone else, he might have got chinned in that fight.
But Bucky does put his chin
And
up
a
in
lot-
the air, though.
Yeah, that's
a
why
lot
he
of-
gets caught.
A lot of he weren't really setting
Stuff
up
up.
his hands. Really,
just
he was
running at
just
man.
aggressive, like just hooks, like coming forward aggressively. Hooks, what I saw.
One shot kind of.
Yeah, Philo looked a bit more technically, like not even technically. He just looked a bit more cleaner, innit?
He was more
And
set.
yeah,
Composed.
yeah. But obviously, Buckley
set up
set
like
him up
that.
with that high kick. Yeah,
Mad, but bro, you see when he got up, he was.
Oh,
He done
bro.
that. The birds, you know when the birds
Just stay down.
literally, yeah.
Cherries,
Whoa,
tweety
yeah,
pie.
no, but literally, man said, ref said, bro, just bro, chill, bro, please. Man said, where am I? Literally,
Thing
he
is-
was whoa.
When he first hit the mat, I kind of thought, is he okay here or what's going on? Like, but Joaquin Buckley stepped. You know what it reminded me of, fam? You know when Allen Iverson steps over Tyrone Lue. He steps around Lou, fam. Man just stepped over him and stood there, fam. Man's flexed on him. I was like, yo, Joaquin
me.
Buckley, fam. Look at what
That
you're
was
doing.
me still.
Man's pouring prime all over himself and asking Logan Paul for a sponsorship, fam. Joaquin Buckley's funny still. I rate him in that regard still.
I feel Welterweight probably could be a better match for him still, because even though he didn't perform bad at middle, but he did it. For me, he always looked like a smaller person.
He looked small in there against Filio, fam.
You know what I'm saying?
They look same size. I'd say that.
I think he looked slightly smaller because I was like, Roy, he must have. Oh, he got dwarfed at middleweight. So
Well, let's see what happens. He's on a little win. He hasn't lost, has he?
Not at
No, this
welterweight.
is first.
This is
welterweight,
first one,
I think.
Oh,
I
it's
think
his
it's his
first?
first one. I
Oh,
think.
was it? Okay, I thought it was his second.
I think it was his first.
I think they can push. They can
When
push
did
him
he-
at
did he lose his
welterweight
last
quite.
fight then?
He got knocked out, no, by
What? He got-
what's the French
Was he
Donny?
not? What's he last fight?
Or did he beat him?
Oh,
What's his name?
Imamov. He
Imamov.
didn't get knocked out, did he?
He lost that fight though.
Yeah, he did lose that fight.
He lost that fight. Yeah, he lost 2-1.
2-1. Yeah,
He came back in the third round because he started to show he had a gas tank. And to be fair, this was in the third round as well. So he's showing he's got the gas. Like they can push him to the top 15 quite easily, I think.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
what guy saying in the comments there, Rimz? What some guys saying? What some of the guys saying in the comments?
So we got Zach saying Buckley is just a short guy around 5'10".
Yeah, he's tiny still.
Shouts out to Zach. On
He's
that
a
comment.
great addition to the division, has the chin and power for it. Yeah.
Makes sense. But do you think there's Zach though that he has the wrestling? Because if he was to buckle,
He's been
you think
not
he has
alright.
okay, yeah.
Not
like,
we don't know
defensive.
how high level how good the wrestling is, but in middleweight he was showing that he could wrestle still. His last few fights.
Okay.
I was waiting for you to say, but that's that middleweight.
And I was just about to say that. But you said it. I literally said, thank you. You know what? You know me.
I was looking at like.
I literally about to say it. Literally about to say, go on. You said that. I was about to say it. But that's like middleweight. Yeah. But yeah, I hear you.
Alright.
Oh, performance of the night. Pulling a
Performance of the year.
coffin. Michael Johnson, please, bro. You've been in this thing for 30 years.
30.
Something mad like that.
30.
He must be.
30 years.
He must be.
I was there at the beginning,
He must be,
fam.
bro. From like, yeah.
Man's
from,
like 37.
Yeah,
so he's
yeah.
been here since
Yeah, he must be, bro. Cause, bro, to get sparked like that, bro, you must have been from the beginning of time, fam. You've got, bro. When you're, you see, when you get sparked, yeah, and you stiff,
Ben Askren.
but yeah. When it is over, retire.
his legs were doing noughts and
yeah,
crosses,
bro. When, yeah,
It was that.
When
It
you
was
get
that.
sparked- No, big
Man
no matter how it
landed in a
goes.
perfect
Yeah,
sleep position.
And the curlers.
You see that?
the
You're
curlers.
done. You've been fighting
Yeah.
for too long. You're ancient, bro.
Man's toes are hyperextending the opposite way.
Yeah, it's all mad. Bro, he landed in a perfect sleep position, blood. Man was ready to sleep, fam.
And then what
Took
did
him, fam.
Pereira do to him after Greeny?
Boom! And then pretending like he's hurt. Don't worry, bro. And then he's like, I'm so sorry for that extra punch. Bro, you saw he was dying, bro. You didn't need to do that, blood.
He really didn't, bro. Man went like that. When a man frontline's like that, he's done. He's dead. He's put in a coffin. Put him in a coffin. That's what happened.
I said last week, I want to see Michael Johnson in BKFC because his hands are still so fast. Like, he wasn't doing badly up until he got knocked.
He wasn't.
No, I know, but the thing is, yeah, with BKFC, the reason why it's good, I think it's shorter rounds in minutes, and it favors a man that's got fast hands because you can chop a man's hands, chop a man's face up,
He'll slew someone up still.
bro. Disgusting, bruv.
I didn't.
Disgusting.
You know what? I don't. And I really like Michael. I don't. Certain guys, yeah, certain fighters, I just don't want to see go out like that. Do you know what I mean?
Hey.
Like it's just like I just got a little oh man, don't do that. Not Michael, man. You're a gangoot, like bro, like because you literally got put to. But like literally, you think you should retire now? That's the question.
Someone
When you
said
see
to,
that happen like that with the amount of fights he's had as well, and we've seen him be
Yeah.
slept before. Do you think that and the way you just got slept?
Yeah, and Ferreira's not really like.
Yeah.
but he's been out for a while, don't it?
Knockout guy. He's usually more
Yeah,
trying to take you down,
down, yeah, that's what I'm
choke you
trying to
out
say.
or something.
But then in that regard, Michael Johnson done well to stop that. Because he did go for some takedowns, you know.
But
It's
not
not
a lot though.
Yeah, but he even said he went for a couple early on, and Michael Johnson stuffed them so well. He was like, I ain't gonna go for that. Yeah, exactly.
We said it last week. Michael Johnson's takedown defense is good.
I hear you.
Damn,
I hear you about the retirement. But
I'm not gonna lie. He can never actually say he's MJ. No, that's a madness.
yeah, bro, that's
You couldn't-
Michael
there's
Johnson,
only-
fam.
yeah,
Man's
Michael
got the
Johnson.
two
You're not
goats
Michael
names.
Jordan, bro.
Man's got Michael from Michael Jordan and
Yeah.
Magic from Magic Johnson from Magic Johnson.
And Michael
Yeah,
Jackson.
yeah,
That MJ's a real thing, you know.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
MJ like Michael Jackson, Michael Jordan. It's a
Yeah,
real
yeah.
thing with like you can never really like.
Yeah, it's not good still. It's not good. The thing is, what was sad about it, yeah, is Michael Bisping was like, oh yeah, he still has title aspirations, and then about 20 seconds later, man was. That wasn't good still. I was like, you kind of did the setup there still.
Oh boy, that's crazy. But guys, yeah, man. Let's move into the prelims quickly. Let's just like cover. Anyone got anything else to say?
Zach
Anyone say
said
quickly before we move into the prelims?
he has
What's that?
only been finished less than 5 times, if I'm right. Most of our decision losses.
Was that Michael Jackson?
Yeah.
Yeah, but when he
He's
gets
only been
collapsed, he
three
gets
times.
collapsed. And, and it's not like collapses where it's like referee like stoppages or like he gets stiffened. Like it's bad. Like you know what I'm saying? Because one thing I do rate about him because he goes for it.
Oh, he's
so
there.
when you're going for it, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna get.
He's
there's a
all
chance
in,
you can
fam.
get got.
He's all
There's
in.
a chance you can get got. So,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? But yeah, let's conduct up. Let's get into these prelims. Let's quickly go over because
Ooh.
this fight here, I see this. This guy's got the best celebration right now.
Hands down.
That thing. I need to know where he learns it from.
No, but
That's
Yeah.
it. But I didn't
How the hell?
but bro, he extended it. He went on the back this time and done some legs up in there. Bro, no, he's extending the celebration now. Slava Club. Gangoli business, rude boy. Russian rude boy. That's what you're going to start calling it.
you know what it reminds me of?
What?
You see Jack from Tekken, fam. You see Jack from Tekken when he does all of that stuff, bro. Man's can do like 7 kicks, bow, 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 bro. What? Fam, I had to record that and put it in a group chat immediately, fam. That
This
dance there
guy
funny still.
is, but listen, this guy's got hands.
Yeah, he does.
He can box. He's a serious contender with like.
Nah, he's not
For-
that.
No.
He ain't that.
No. Let me finish the
He
sentence.
ain't that.
Finish the sentence. I'm saying he's a serious contender, not because of wrestling. I've seen that. I'm saying he's a serious contender at actually showing you that he actually might be one of the best strikers, or he can become one of the best strikers in the actual UFC, because he's knocked out. I think three guys. Got how much fights does he have? 5, I think.
I think
or
no,
something.
7.
Is it 7 now?
Something
But
like
I
that.
think he's knocked
one
out
7.
that fight. Like he's knocked out a load. He got wrestle. I only got wrestle. Fucked
Yeah,
in
yeah,
one of
yeah,
them.
yeah.
Like, and it was just bad. And I think he got put to sleep. He lost 2. What's
He's
his
lost
record?
2, I think.
He lost, yeah. I think he lost 2, and I think he got knocked out in 1. But he shows that he. You know
He
what
can
I love?
strike. He can strike.
He's technically sound, man. He's good. Like, you know what I mean? He's got them hands. You know, the way he strikes reminds me a bit like Max Holloway. When he comes, the way he just goes over. You know how Max goes that over like that, bah, bah, and then it comes. He's got good that consistent flowing hands.
This
So
is
I'm like,
his what? In his last 3, this is his win.
First
win. Yeah.
What's his record?
7-3.
7-3 now.
So
And Mahesh Shate is good still. Like he's not
Yeah,
bad.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
I think
he's
he
right,
done
yeah,
quite
he's
well
good.
up until that point as well. He was in the fight. But yeah, Slavik was different, man. Slavik was different
He's
in
got
that
hands
for
on.
these guys. But yeah, he's not a contender for that reason.
no, no.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
no,
I think
he's
that
not there
you
yet.
you
He's
think
not there.
who's at the top of that division? Islam, like
even Justin Gaethje would. wrestle
yeah.
fucking- Justin Gaethje, like Justin not even trying to wrestle you.
Yeah, so
But yeah, keep going, cuz. Let's move on. Carolina.
that was a good fight.
Oh boy.
I didn't watch.
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't watch this.
Yeah, it was a good little scrap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't see this.
Carolina won clearly, but yeah, it was a good scrap.
Moving on with this. He got knocked. Did he knock him out?
Yeah, he did.
Did he actually collapse him or something? Did he get like proper knocked out bad?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't. I thought I saw a highlight of this Gilbert.
Was this the
Really
one?
good fight.
Was this the
I
fight
think
where
he
the
knocked him
headbutt?
out
No,
bad.
you know what? That's what I forgot to say. Yeah, you see Joaquin Buckley.
There
There was a headbutt, and then the referee paused it. Fialio was like, "Oh no, yeah, I'm good." 5 seconds later, he's out cold, bro. Fam, referee needs to do a better job there and just say, "Hold on."
Bro, it's up to you, innit?
Yeah, no, but
Last
if referee, because you see the headbutt, there's a clear headbutt. Referee
if
needs
you
to
see-
say,
But how long
okay.
your ref gonna do? Can't wait the whole 5 minutes.
no, but
Because
you
that's
need
not
to
the
give man a
rules.
couple seconds. Like
No,
that's what I
not the
thought.
rules. He asked you.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
That's not the rule.
bro, but look, it's the fighter's job is to fight. Yeah.
Yeah.
You as a fighter in that position, you've been headbutted. Cool, I want to punch you now. The referee's job is to protect the fighters.
Yeah.
If there's a headbutt and it's clearly affected, man, he should have just
But
said,
that's not
"Cool."
the rules. The rules is for he to
He
ask
done the
him.
procedure
Yeah,
correctly.
ask. So he's done the safety.
Yeah,
he could have said, "No, give me that 30
Yeah,
seconds."
yeah.
Just give me
What
30
if he was?
seconds.
I'm not
what I'm
saying he
saying.
was, but what if he was concussed from the headbutt and then he's like, "Yeah, I'm ready to go," but he's not really ready to go. Do you know what I'm
So
saying?
every collision, every low blow, just 5 minutes we're waiting.
Yeah.
No, I don't think it's 5 minutes. I think you just gotta. There's got to be I think there should be a minimum period of time, just to ensure that everything is good. Because sometimes you might get poked in your eye. You might think, "Okay, cool, I'm good," and then like, yeah, actually,
Again, it's on you. You should be able to know if you can see or not. The hell?
no, yeah, fair.
I
be
can't
honest,
see or I can see.
I
And
just-
to be honest,
Yeah.
you should like just take it just for the
just-
replenish your energy a bit.
Yeah,
Like, you
I
get me,
would.
like-
Yeah, if you're smart
Yeah.
enough, innit? I would just take
Yeah.
it. Yeah, for real. I hate
It was just interesting to see straight after he got knocked out in it. So,
All right.
but this was a good
That was a
knockout.
good fight. I didn't see no other fight after this. Oh, I see the Chase Hooper highlight. I see that he won the decision. He's back, I heard, but not really. But
All right. Cool,
Yeah.
cool.
that was that all wrapped up in a bundle, and that was the that was no Bellator, was there?
No, there was no Bellator. There's nothing else on really this week. No, so.
Oh, but let's quickly talk about Fabian, because we didn't talk about
Fabian
Edwards. Yeah, because he's
Edwards.
been a bit like
Musasi.
and we didn't get to quickly talk about that.
Yeah,
Just
we didn't
quickly,
talk
just
about that.
Was you proud of Fabian, or would you think Musasi's just literally
I
done?
just think you know what? Musasi's
he like
just
that?
he's weathered, isn't it? Like, he didn't look like
Also,
the old Musasi. Like obviously Fabian, not taking nothing away from Fabian. Fabian done well in it.
Yeah.
His striking's good with Fabian as well. I'll definitely give him that. And even with some of from what I remember, the grappling exchanges, he done all right. He done well. So
You know what's interesting? Like I think it's a bit of both in terms of Musasi's kind of faded a little bit and Fabian Edwards done well. But just sitting here now, I'm thinking to myself, like, with his brother Leon, I don't think many people gave him a real chance against Usman. Yeah, going into the championship fight, even though he was on a good winning streak, it showed that he'd beaten all these other contenders, whatnot. The first time, yeah. Fabian Edwards, who's he got a fight now? Eblin. No one's giving it. I sat here last week and I was like, he's got no chance.
Yeah.
So it's funny, and you see once that championship energy is
chance.
no, but you see
like his brother had.
Yeah.
But you see that
His
champion.
brother, let's be real, his
He's
brother
right.
was losing that whole
He was
fight.
losing.
And he was getting dominated.
And he was.
almost
How
getting
was
that
he
first
losing?
time.
How was he losing? Grappling.
That's what I'm saying.
Grappling.
And
It's the
got
same
one
type
head
of.
kick.
I think
Bow,
it's a similar
out cold.
matchup.
It is a
to be
similar
honest.
matchup, but it's Bellator's version of that matchup.
Yeah, but Evelyn's knees ain't broke up like that.
No, you're right. but,
Evelyn's knees ain't broke up like that. Evelyn's a different source.
but don't you think once that championship energy is within your camp, fam, you
Yeah,
start.
yeah,
You
yeah,
learn.
yeah,
You learn
yeah.
to lift the gold. You get
There's
me?
energy.
I'd love to see
I
it.
believe
Yeah.
I
I'd
believe
love to
there's
see
energy.
it still.
So
yeah.
I think
Edwards brothers with the belts.
Oh,
that
both
of
was
them.
nice one.
that's going to be interesting fight to watch now. You know, they
Oh,
need
yeah,
to make
100.
that soon still.
Yeah, man, definitely. So, but I just wanted to go over that because there's no Bellator. So, if we're gonna move over to some news.
Yep,
Let's
get
do
out
it.
The clip.
We are back, baby.
Alright,
This
let's
week with some
start
news.
with-
We're gonna start with bring it up. We have. It says Tyson Fury responds to Jon Jones with challenge for boxing match. I'm the boss in this game. Jones responds, and I did see this because this started all over Twitter. Jones responds with Jon Jones issues fire response to Tyson Fury over Joe Rogan comments. Strike a nerve.
Struck.
Oh, same thing. Struck a nerve. Get me, cause boy.
Let me say this here. If Jon Jones ends up in a boxing match with Tyson Fury, bro, I can't lie to you. I will sit here in this very seat and I will cuss out Dana White, fam. Cause he didn't give it to Francis. So what's this all about, fam? I don't want to see this. Jon Jones just matching his name again with another person. Now that Francis is gone. Tired of it, bruv. Don't want to see that.
No, but how do you feel if you're Francis?
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Disrespectful, blood.
But one thing I will
You lot
say.
are talking like
One
that's
thing
the human.
I don't think this will ever happen.
I don't think it will happen.
But one thing I will say. Tyson Fury, obviously, kind of mentioning Jon Jones now. Is this just the UFC effect? Like, is it just
I was about
because?
to say that. You took it right
Because
out of my mouth.
obviously, Francis is at PFL now. Obviously, we know who that is, but he has the PFL brand stamping now. Even though he's been at the UFC, and obviously you got UFC champion Jon Jones. So is he just saying, you know what? Yeah, that's the creme de la creme. So I'm calling out that guy now. Maybe.
Easier matchup in boxing
because
too.
it is because I said this. Francis's credibility has gone down a little bit, just a little bit. And I said that if the PFL, I said this, like anyone's like, I ain't, you not great. No, I'm not. If PFL are not fast enough to decide what to do with him, everything's just gonna go. Because we live in listen, guys, we live in a fast world now. No, listen, it gets to a point that everything's shorts. Everyone watches way more shorts than they do a full podcast or whatever. So we're in a fast world.
Everything
So
nowadays is short term.
Thank you.
Music.
So Thank you, cuz everything's short. So no one has concentration expand. No one's got it. So everyone wants everything quick. Do you get me? And at a fast pace. So that's just my point of what I was trying to say to you. If they don't, and then I heard 2024.
No, but that's because supposedly he's gonna have a
So of
boxing match
course,
before he comes back to MMA in 2024.
Supposedly, you hear what you
Yeah,
said?
yeah.
What's the key word?
MMA.
The real keyword was supposedly, and I'll give you this. Did you see Dana's press conference? I know you posted it on your story.
Oh yeah.
Dana's a waste man in a
Well,
way.
yeah,
I get it.
nonsense,
But
man.
he did get. I'll give him one good point he did make, and it was the point that I was making, where it was just saying
Oh,
about.
is that why it was a good point?
No, just one. I just said one because he was talking fluff for a lot, but it's just one. Where it was just the. He's been out for like 18 months already. Thank you.
Yeah,
He's
he just
36. I said this. You will become. You ain't got this man's legacy for him to like. Jones could like fight when he was 40 and still have kind because he's done so much when he was young. So we got to see the longevity of being a real savage and him getting older and slower and then moving up. But Francis, bruv, you're just on that standard. And then you moved over with a company that need to find literally. They need to literally feed you. They actually need to feed you. It's actually a good contract for Francis. I saw someone say this, and a bad contract for PFL. It's like they just done it to get him. That's the truth. PFL, you better work quick.
They're banking on him, innit?
Yeah. But they better
But
bank on themselves.
But it
It's not
also,
just him.
hold on. But
They
they're
better
also,
bank on themselves.
no, but they're also banking on the fact that they're gonna grow. Do you know what I'm saying? And
believe that.
with the recent moves they've made around the
we'll
world,
see.
they're gonna grow. Do you know what
Do
I'm
you
saying?
see
So,
what Daniel was saying about them getting Arab funding to buy Bellator and all that?
no, is it?
Yeah, that's what he was saying still.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'd love to
I haven't
see
seen that bit still.
That money's undefeated.
What, UFC buying them?
No. Arab
PFL.
PFL are trying
Okay.
to get funders from Saudi or something.
Yeah.
Help them
that,
buy
though.
Bellator, something like that.
Well,
what
that's
he
but
said.
if they're gonna get bigger, they're gonna need to buy one of them smaller. Like I say smaller because right now Bellator is bigger than them. But like in my opinion, I think PFL's already taken them over. But in terms of their production and stuff like that.
Their production is very good. Their
Yeah,
production
in
is
comparison
good.
to Bellator,
I
it's better.
I actually, I think I prefer their production, but yeah, in terms of like
Audience.
viewings,
Yeah. They haven't caught up yet, but they're still kind of early on. Yeah, but I like the way PFL do it. I keep on saying it.
As well, UFC's actually becoming the #1 combat sports, as in the visual, even over boxing overall.
I disagree with that still, man.
You can disagree, but I'm saying.
Look at last night.
so
Look at
calling them
last
out,
night.
Look what Tyson's doing. Tyson's just like, because that was unnecessary as well. Like, Tyson could have ignored that if you're the bigger cat, because you kind of really are. Because again, boxing is still technically big. But what I mean is, the eyes are all becoming on UFC. You get what I'm saying? It's just like people are really talking about it. Like
It's the new
becoming
thing,
the
innit?
most watched thing. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And
For a
it's-
lot of
and
people.
people say, "Do you watch UFC, not MMA?"
Yeah.
You gotta remember that. Like, you don't not deep in that. Like, we're not. We don't do that. We understand. We're not talking about us or the hardcores. So the hardcores don't get onto me. I'm talking about and there's more general people than there is hardcore fans.
Yeah, for
Especially
most people,
over
it's a
the
new
UK.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, you know what I mean. But yeah, shouts out. If that fight happens in the box,
In
what happens
boxing, oh come on, yeah. It's John, but he's getting punched up.
You're gonna get knocked out,
Do
bro.
you think not? I'm not gonna say nothing mad. I'm just saying. I'm not gonna say don't look at me like that. Do you think though he could win like a couple of rounds? That's what I was
Nope,
gonna say.
not even in
Nah,
the slightest.
He couldn't even win
I
a
don't
round.
think he wins a second of the fight, bro.
Okay. All right. MMA.
MMA,
Tyson Fury's got a
Fury
chance.
is getting what?
He's got a punch. Hold on. 1 second. Let me explain myself.
Fuck, am I
Yes,
hearing?
This is why I don't-
Tyson, hold on.
This is why my blood pressure rises. You take him to get me, fam.
Tyson
That's mad,
Fury.
fam.
Tyson Fury's got more of a chance in MMA than Jon Jones has in boxing because he has a striker's
it's-
chance.
50-50. I think it's the same.
Nah.
I hear what you're saying.
Like in
I hear
MMA,
what
you can
you're
land Tyson Fury with his
And you
size
still can get
might
knocked
land
out.
one punch and knock him out.
And Jones
But-
can still punch him. And
Nah, Jon
actually,
Jones.
I'm
What?
not
When
saying-
have you seen?
It might be like a bad
When-
punch, like it's so untechnically sound,
I'm here
but
for
they
that.
both-
I'm here for what you said there. But
That's what I meant. That's what I meant.
But they
That's
both
what I
do
meant.
though.
Look, Tyson Fury
What are you
loses.
saying? You're saying maths so that I know technically, but you're saying that anyone has a puncher's chance in the world.
Yeah, but
Like,
No,
let's
but
be
okay,
real,
but if we're
technically
gonna
sound.
measure up certain man's puncher's chance, Tyson Fury's one is a lot bigger than most other man. You get me?
Yeah, but
Like if it's you versus Jon Jones or Tyson Fury versus Jon Jones, you got a puncher's chance. But Tyson Fury's puncher's chance is a little bit more than your chance. Do you know what I'm saying?
Cool. Alright. Well, let's move on from this one.
Shout out everybody in the
Anyone-
group.
shout out to everyone,
Shout out
man.
Saxby. I see you just made it in time for
guy.
this segment.
Come on, man.
Shout out
Hey,
Anonymous,
like. We need likes, guys. It
Guys,
helps.
You saying
hit
Captain
the like
Guinea?
button, comment,
funny still.
subscribe. You know
Yeah.
that like, comment, subscribe.
Comment as
Yeah.
well. All of that, man. All of
All
that.
of it.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
get me,
yeah,
man. But we
Alright.
appreciate all of you. We're
We're
gonna move
right.
on to
Moving
the
on.
next segment, and the next segment is Aljamain Sterling. Ooh, cautions. My body has to agree to UFC 292 because of lingering injuries. Okay, I kind of brought this up last week. Do you remember when I was he was talking?
Dana
on,
touched on it though. Dana's a cunt,
Okay,
bro.
yeah, alright, go on. You talk.
I want to hear
first.
what Lankz said as well last
Yeah,
week. Sorry.
Go on. Go on.
Oh, you
what's
wanna run?
that on what?
No, because remember what you said last week is that if Aljo pulls out, then you know it's gonna be Morale versus Sugar.
No. Alright, no.
Straight-
Dana
Sorry,
said
so
You
Cejudo.
can't do
Yeah,
that to Aljo.
Cejudo.
Don't piss me off. Don't get me
Cejudo,
mad.
bro.
Sorry, Cejudo, sorry.
And Dana
What,
said
stripping?
that.
Yeah.
Dana's no, I
And
don't know
then
about
what?
us stripping. Maybe
Are you
interim,
mad,
maybe
though?
interim
Yeah,
thing.
Just
fuck
an
it,
interim.
whatever, man.
Maybe
They would have
interim
slapped
thing,
him.
but-
That's bullshit. They
No,
know
no,
you're
Dana
begging.
said-
They know you're begging. You
Dana
know if
said
that's
100% he's fighting, and if not, Sugar's fighting. So he didn't say he's.
that's
stripping it,
interim then.
but
That's
he
cool. But
said
you still ain't
Sugar's
got the real
fighting.
title though. Cool. That's cool. Whatever. That's some nonsense though. Or whatever. That's fake, innit? You might as well just fight normally. We all know that's just stupid. And we can't even blame Aljo because Aljo had said this. This is what I said before. They're being Ginnels, blood. They're really, and it's because they don't rate him. They're doing the Leon Edwards thing with him. It's like they don't like Jamaicans over there or something. I don't know what the Rasa Guan dog. You get me? But they're moving mad.
There's too many black champions.
Yeah. But I don't know about real talk, bro. Because nobody accepted Usman want to go Africa. You get me? Why don't they want to rate the Jamaican flag? You get me?
But they never went Africa though.
Tell me where in Jamaica they're doing the UFC.
It's not about that though.
Yeah.
Just rate the
On the
champ.
beach, bro.
The champs
Got
are
enough
do-
space
but
to
you
hold
got
it, bro.
you got two solid Jamaican champs. Respect them, bro. That actually respect the thing. Like,
Hold up, one
and
little casino or
Aljo's
something.
doing it at bantamweight in the most devastating division that we all agree on. And come on,
you
that
don't
he's
get-
on
you
a
don't get-
free
you don't get-
free defensive strike. He's fought killers because they're all killers to have to fight.
Even to get there.
Yeah, even to get there. Thank you, Rimz. He was on a mad streak prior. Thank you. They didn't give him the sugar thing. Sugar, don't get my blood pressure high. This is my problem I have with them because they're doing him dirt. And he said it. Look, I had lingering injuries prior to this. I still done the fight. Cool. I wanted this fight with Henry. I called it out. Cool. I need to still deal with little other things. Hopefully, I want to get my body up back to 100%. They're violating, like he said, anything wrong prior as well. You look, they are waste. They're wassies for that. That's some wassy move. You know what I'm trying from the UFC to say they're just gonna put an interim for what reason?
He didn't say interim. That's what I'm
No,
saying.
man, this is
But
what
it
you
will
are
be, though.
saying because you
It
don't
will
know
be,
that.
though.
What at that rate? Wanna know?
Bro, they're
You
not
know
gonna.
Dana's done worse. Dana's done worse.
100%.
So if you saw Sugar versus Cejudo, who just lost for the belt, don't be surprised. Because that's what he was saying.
Do you know how much money that makes them, bruv?
You know he
For
bet
Sugar to have the
£100.
interim.
You know he bet £100 in the press conference, $100. Yeah, he said to the all the
Media.
media, if you can guess the one person that called me, I'll give you £100 right now. The woman
Who said that? Who said
Dana.
that? Oh, cool, man.
to ask, like, to tell me that Sterling might not be able to fight, and then the woman, Henry Cejudo, man just went, gave $100, bro, quickly,
Should have bet 50 bags, fam.
mad,
Exactly like that.
mad. So
Why is Henry? Why is Henry got in there? Yeah. You know what?
It's that contract.
You know what? Let
It's
me
that
give
It's
you-
weird because they weren't rated.
Thank
him,
you.
And now they wanna. What the hell, bro?
Yeah, but bro,
This is what I'm saying.
hot boxing,
You know
hot
what?
Dana's
boxing.
on
You know what?
They saw them
that.
numbers. They saw
No,
them
I'll give you
numbers.
that.
Still, they saw them
Henry
numbers.
Henry had a character. His character was like everyone was like at first with his character. Man, it's cringy, bro. This whole cringe thing. But then I think the breakdown with Mike Tyson, him being on the hot boxing for a while, and then showing his true character,
Doing his
with
breakdowns.
The breakdowns that are second to none. We all have
That
to say
done
they're
good pay
second
per
to
views,
none.
also. Done like 7. I'm hearing
Yeah.
700.
Yeah, bro.
That's
So
actually
Cejudo's
very
a
good.
kind of a little star in America.
That's
I
very
think.
good. So-
That, but I told you when you didn't want to say it,
Gold
I said,
medalist.
all of these men are becoming more stars than boxing because they're creating more stars in the UFC than actual boxers across the whole board.
700.
I said that.
What?
I've been saying that.
What did last
was
night
last
do?
night be a pay per view?
in America.
No,
yeah.
over here.
Yeah, but
here?
yeah.
Yeah,
That's
but
bad.
Aljo and
Lomo
Cejudo
and
weren't over
Haney
here
weren't,
either.
though. That's
But
bad.
Aljo and Cejudo
But
weren't
what
either.
else about we gonna get?
But
the
Aljo and Cejudo weren't either though. So what are you talking
Yeah, but
about?
we get a pay per view every month. Like I'm talking about
Yeah,
from
but-
the UFC
but it
high
depends,
caliber
innit?
level.
No,
High
because over here
caliber.
it's always streamed, isn't it? UFC.
No, but I'm not forget
Boxing.
over
It
here.
depends who's the provider is,
Yeah.
isn't it?
No,
Usually.
but Sky will give you two. If it's that big and Sky still own it, you're getting a Sky box office.
Yeah,
No,
but that's,
what goes on Sky nowadays from America?
this
bro?
was on
It's
Sky.
only-
This was on Sky.
The
What was-
Haney
Haney
was on
and
Sky.
Nemo was on Sky.
That's
yeah.
my own main
Yeah,
event.
yeah, yeah.
Oh, right.
That's my point.
Yeah, yeah, it
Remember,
was on
TV
Sky.
Oh, so it was just on free
nowadays.
watch?
It was just free
Yes,
watch.
bro.
Oh,
But you know why they do
Bro,
that?
TV's
No, but you know why they done that? 'Cause I think
YouTube are getting contracts. Sorry to cut you, but the NBA was on YouTube last night. The playoffs.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's my point because
Yeah.
they're getting me.
No, but-
TV's becoming nothing.
I think next week Okolie and Billam Smith. I think that's a pay per view on Sky. Do you see what I'm saying?
For us
Who's
to
buying
buy?
that?
Yeah, I
Who's
believe
buying
so.
that?
Who's
I,
buying
I,
Okolie?
I
Thank
might
you.
be wrong,
Not
but
even
I think
being
so.
rude, but
But that's
No,
the,
that's
that's
not even being
but
Man
that's
ain't
bo-
buying
that's
tickets.
that's
Man
bo-
ain't buying
you see,
pay-per-view.
because with Boxer who owns Sky now,
Yeah.
or who are on Sky,
Yeah.
that he's their biggest foul.
Is he?
Yeah, really.
Yes. Oh, no, Cody
He's their
is.
biggest.
Yeah, that would make
So
sense.
I'm assuming that's on
anyway,
pay per view. I might be
Sky
wrong.
is-
I might be wrong.
Eddie Hearn.
Die.
Man, them if you know, let me know. But
Sky is gonna die.
But they already
bro.
died. Eddie
but
Hearn
they
killed
but
them.
you see what I'm saying? How can they offer this fight on pay per view and then next week another? You know what I'm saying?
Sky's surviving off the Premier League and other things.
Yeah, they need to make a big fight for Okolie. Like they need to
No,
do the
Boxer are
react
doing
for-
better though. Boxer are doing better. Boxer are doing better still.
Boxer looked good when they came out. Like, I thought the branding of them looked very good still, and just the way they market it, like on social media. And I thought, it looks
yeah.
good. But yeah, they
And they're
need,
doing well for the man. They got Dan Aziz up on there
Yeah,
doing the
true,
commentary and stuff. So we have to shout that out. You understand?
Yeah,
Well done,
true,
Boxer.
true. Yeah, they done the man them dirty still. So,
Yeah, they did do the man them dirty still.
but yeah.
But it worked out. Everything works out.
But on Aljamain, man, I just hopefully they don't disrespect him too much because I know you like Sugar, and I know Sugar. I still don't think Sugar really deserves it after what he did. Only because what he had to go through to get to that title. What makes Sugar any different?
Sugar beat the #1 contender.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about Sugar didn't go through. They jumped.
Okay.
That's not the point.
They was
That's not the
jumping
point.
his rankings, but I'm saying he had to fight literally every ranking.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
4, 3, 2, 1.
yeah.
But Sugar,
And-
they jumped.
but
I'm saying-
also there's
Yeah,
a.
like you have to do more. Accept it.
I get you. I hear you. I will accept
But
it.
even if you're like, there's other man there, then Sugar, Marab, like San. I don't rate him, but Sanhagen. You know what I'm saying? There's other people.
Sanhagen.
No.
You don't rate him.
After what you've
Not
been
really.
seeing, and you didn't watch the Joe Rogan
You're
thing the way.
disrespecting my guy, bro.
No.
Can't even
you're
like he's
disrespectful.
fighting Umar as well.
Yeah,
like,
they're
come
making the
on,
Umar
man.
fight.
Bro, because when
Ooh.
let me tell you why I don't.
Hey.
It's not that I don't rate. It's not that I don't rate him.
He beat up your guy Cheeto, fam.
Yeah, but then when
Yeah,
he
he
beat,
beat
when he
him up
what
as well.
happened?
He beat him
Why
up.
he's a
Yeah.
minute man against my man though?
He's a what? 1 minute man.
Yeah. Do you understand? And,
but
and
you
I
know-
rate.
no, but you know what it
Aljo's
is?
always listen. Aljo has always been my guy. Do you understand?
But you're
From
saying it like
Quay
but
back.
you're saying it like Corey's shit, bro. Don't do that.
No, I just said that. I don't. It's not that I don't rate him like that, but I don't think that he's championship caliber. But he's done more than Sugar to be in a championship
He's
fight.
better than Sugar. He beats up Sugar. Corey Sanders
That would be a great fight. That would be a great fight.
Oh
to
yeah,
see it.
everyone's a bit.
like to see it.
Because what I said
No,
is,
I like to
he
see it.
beats
That
up
would be a
Sugar.
great fight.
He beats up Sugar.
They're similar in
Put that-
stature.
No,
He
I'd
beats-
run with Corey.
Yeah, you
I
run
know
with
he was
Corey.
wrong
He's
with
more
Corey.
complete. He's more of a complete fighter. And after the Joe, after what he done against Cheeto and then went on Joe Rogan and then he expressed his life, like I rated that. You watched it.
Yeah,
I know you
I
watched
watched it,
Corey.
I know you man liked
Yeah,
him on
yeah,
the
yeah,
Joe
yeah,
Rogan.
yeah,
I didn't
that
like
was-
him on the Joe Rogan, blood.
Too much like Dominic.
Dominic
bro.
Cruz.
Boring vibe.
No, but it wasn't about that. Like, cool, but no, but
Views, blood.
let's move.
Hey,
If he did a pay-per-view and headline it, he's not even getting 100K, bro.
I don't care. I want to see you spin a guy's head.
That's mad.
Did you see what? Did you see the way Song
Well, you
Yodong
better not
looked
fight Aljo then.
Yeah, Song Yodong look good, bro.
after the Corey Sanders? No, I'm talking about when Corey fought him.
Oh, forget that, man.
What? Did you see when Cheeto looked?
Yeah, Cheeto.
This is back to back. What do you want?
Yeah. Nah, I
Come
hear
on,
you.
bro.
I hear you.
And it gets come on, bro. And then my man beat up my Ricky Simone beating the Song Yodong.
I'm rooting for him against thing. Who? Namagamodov. Umar. Bro, I'm here.
You gotta stay with that bad boy.
Let's go, Umar. Let's go, Corey. Let's go, Corey. You understand? But straight after that, I'm all.
Anyone got anything to say?
Shout out, yeah, Saxby saying the pay-per-view is a lie. Sterling said 275 apparently. Apparently done 275 maybe done.
Oh, done 275.
And you
Yeah.
think Sanhagen's selling what? More than that.
All right,
100K, bro. 50K. I could sell more.
But if Sandhagen actually kills the man in the octagon, what are you gonna say after that? You
Man,
have to
he will
respect
never,
the man.
he will never.
You have to give him a legacy.
Unless he throws one flying knee that touches someone.
Your guy,
He's not-
Sugar,
no,
gets put
never.
in that pant, like you like to say, gets
Never,
put in his
never.
own thing and gets rolled
Never.
up.
Oh, Sugar's not been in that situation.
Y'all nearly had him there. Don't do
Honey
that.
orange
But
things.
he
Y'all
Yeah,
had him doing this.
They ain't got that.
Everyone's done that.
Hey.
Everyone, even Habib's
Yeah,
done that.
everyone. Yeah, when Michael had him doing that, that was the worst. He literally nearly went. Yeah, he nearly actually went still. Imagine Michael Jones was the only person to beat Habib Nurmagomedov.
You see what I'm saying?
Mad.
This is why MMA is mad. Imagine he actually flatlined Habib, yeah, and like, and then this all happens to Michael.
Yeah, it's crazy.
This is why MMA is so, it's just doggish, bro. It's just such a dog sport, bro. But anyway, what was you gonna say, cuz?
Yeah, you got another one. I haven't got this on the news. What's your thoughts on Tatiana Suarez versus, I think that's Vivian Jandiroba, ranked 6th, being
Jandiroba.
booked for August.
What's that?
That's
The
quite
Boston
a good fight.
fight.
I didn't even know
Yeah, I
that
think
was
so.
happening.
Yeah,
know
that's
about
happening. Yeah, I knew about that. It's a
Why
good
didn't
fight.
they why-
That's a good
They
fight.
need to like.
They released it when they released all the news last.
Why didn't that pop
This
up?
week.
Why did I see that then?
Because all the news came out. It's when Dana announced everything.
All them
So
fights,
they
so
violate
all
her.
of that,
They don't
all of
rate her.
that.
Is that what you're telling me? She's the most dominant woman right about now, as in dominant. She's like literally had the Habib of the women's division, and we're not gonna rate her. So
No,
I'm
man.
saying about
Until
you,
she
man.
comes down to bust down Tatiana.
No, you ain't wrong.
If she comes down to ever, she'll be the GOAT. The GOAT.
I want to see you bust down. Alright, fair enough. If that's
She'll
your,
be a-
That's a good fight.
That's
though.
that's a good fight, though.
That's a good scrap.
It's
My
kind of
Tatiana kills her, but
She's wrestling.
Jadoba has
Yeah.
good jiu-jitsu,
Yeah, but the wrestling's
but
gonna outdo
yeah,
her.
her
Yeah.
wrestling
The
probably,
pressure wrestling from
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Tatiana's different.
probably. Yeah, I'm still running with Tatiana, man. That's my girl.
She's
in
going
that
all the way to
division,
the
man.
belt.
Yeah.
Any division. Any division. Any division.
But 115, a monster though.
at 115, she is
monster,
a
bro.
beast, bro.
She guess what I just said. At any
Yeah.
division.
Please.
Any man said 115, please.
I know Grosso's the champ, but when Shevchenko gets it back, like, leave her, man. Leave her.
When do you think they made that happen?
What's that?
Shevchenko Grasso. I don't think she
They
gets
spoke
it back.
about it. They spoke
No, they
about
have to. They have to. They have to.
Yeah,
Shevchenko
man, I'm
holds
saying
the
I
belt.
don't think Shevchenko gets it back.
Oh, relax, bro.
I called Grasso last time. I don't think Shevchenko wins.
Now, Grasso looked really good, though.
Mhm.
Even in the stand-up, she was giving Shevchenko some problems, man. Like, Shevchenko, she might be her time, Shevchenko.
Father
She's-
time.
Yeah, father time.
Father time.
Mother time.
It's
Mother
Una's
time,
time.
father time,
Mother
grandmother
My
time.
grandmother time, granddaddy time,
Anything,
everything
man.
the same.
It's Nunes'
What do you think?
time. Still.
You think so?
Yeah.
I can't. No, wait 2 weeks, please. I need
Yeah,
to really
yeah,
hear
yeah,
this.
yeah.
You after the
I need to see the betting line
yeah
first.
after the Pena thing, you gotta just I gotta get the betting line and then get your advice.
Hopefully
please.
it's as good as the Pena one, fam.
Before anything else, before we move on, guys.
Saxby's put something in
Go on.
there.
What's that? Saxby, my guy, Saxby.
Saying, the Dagestanis getting pushed. Umar versus Sanhagen, Costa versus unknown Dagestani,
Yep.
and Strickland versus unknown Dagestani. The Costa one, he's fighting. I
Yeah.
forgot his name,
He fought
but he fought
Hamza.
Hamza.
He's still kind
No,
of
Dana is, because you know why? When he was speaking about that at the press conference, he was like, wait, he said to the guy, wait, what, did you want Costa and Strickland to fight? And the guy was like, well, yeah, there's been like little backs and forths here and there. They're both like coming off a win, lost their previous one. Did it make sense? And Dana was like, when you see this, it will make sense. How can you say that? Like, so you're almost counting on them to lose then. And he said, I'm trying to bleed fresh blood into the division.
Yeah, 100. But
Middleweight,
but
Yeah,
it
he's
needs
helping
it.
them, he's
Yeah,
helping them.
middleweight.
He knows that.
He
knows
wants
what I had
someone
to
for
say,
Izzy.
and he listened.
But
Middleweight
He's trying to find someone that
Is-
can do Izzy, bro.
You get me? Like middleweight is
bought Pereira
fluffy,
to
bro.
do him.
Like, it is though, man.
Izzy
It's a
found
fluff
a
ball,
way.
man. You don't know it, man. Come on, bro.
Like,
a
Sean
fluff
Strick,
ball.
it is.
Pereira
bro.
left.
Though the actual division. Overall.
But it just confused me because
Overall.
Costa just got a new
Not with
contract.
Pereira, I'm
So
talking
it's,
about overall. It's just soft.
Yeah, I don't get that.
do you know what I'm
What
saying?
do you
Why are you killing off someone you've just given a new contract to? That's why last week I was
But
like,
are
when
you
you, or
actually
even this
killing
week,
him,
so
though? 'Cause it's not
Kind
like
of.
Costa-
Because
Are
the
you calling-
guy's
Bro,
not
if you-
known like that.
yeah,
so
but that's if you hold an L to someone that people don't know,
Yeah.
you kind of like, okay, no one rates this guy now.
yeah.
No, but I'm telling
And quite a lot of random
will-
people rate
yeah,
Costa.
Unless it's a mad fight and Costa wins and the other guy gets a bit of stock off.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
I don't believe so because I believe the way the Russian market is from what Habib done to Hamza
and obviously they have the Nurmagomedov name. I believe any Russian that comes through that, as soon as the UFC market is basically undefeated, because they're gonna market him as basically undefeated because of the Hamzat name. So it gives Hamzat more credibility again. And then it's gonna give him credibility to be like he's basically undefeated only to Hamzat. That's how I said that countdown's gonna be mad when they do Hamzat versus my man, and they're just in the Dagesagi Mountains. I'm telling you, bro, the only guy to lose to Hamzat. You get me, bro? I'm telling you, bro. Yeah, watch, it's gonna happen. But yeah,
moving on. Last one.
Last one is KSI knocks out. Oh my God, Joe Fournier. Oh God, over. Oh God,
we can't.
You finish it. You
This
finish
was like
this.
a week and a
I
half
don't even
ago
want to
and
finish
it's
this.
Dead news, bro.
No, but the decision's been overturned.
It's been overturned, yeah, because of the elbow.
If they didn't do that, then the whole Misfits thing would just be
Oh
carnage.
my
You get
God,
me?
this from the beginning, yeah. Because I'm not gonna lie, yeah. Like this shouldn't even have happened. Like, let's be real. Who cared about should have Rimz?
The card was
no the card. I didn't say the card. I'm talking about this.
entertaining thing if you
No,
want to
no,
watch
no. I
it.
didn't talk about the card. I was about this, like this actual for what KSI is on the mission.
Yeah,
to
yeah,
do.
yeah.
Like the way you know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
yeah, like-
Forget the card.
Yeah.
This. Thank you. Who cares if he elbowed him in his head?
Yeah,
Yeah,
slightly. Yeah, no.
You know what I'm saying? Like what? You was had to fight Jake Paul time ago.
What was meant to happen happened, so no one really cares. I hear what you're saying.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying, cuz? Like, and that's it. Like, we was had to fight Jake Paul time ago, and like we were doing this all
Or
this
Tommy Fury.
Yeah, thank you. And all this middle thing. I don't like whatever, man. Knock him, whatever. Dash a stone at his head. That's what they do in yard. Pick up a stone and bust your head. And you fall down. Yeah, rock stone. And bust your head. You fall down, and it won't get overturned back in Jamaica. I tell you that, man. You get me? That shit will stand.
100%.
So, but yeah, I don't know why anyone kind of has a crazy how can I say it, like a infatuation, is that the word?
Infatuation.
Infatuation. My English is bad. So yeah,
It's
for
because of them.
something like that.
It's because of them first three letters, fam, of that sentence. KSI, bro. People go crazy for that. You know, I don't even know why, but boy.
No, shout out to him. I'm happy for KSI what he's done in his career,
Yeah, no,
what
of
he's
course,
managed
but-
to do.
Yeah.
100%. But
They've carved out a lane still with that YouTube.
100.
No, yeah, the YouTube. They are YouTube boxing.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Without them, they are, like he's done very well. What I'm saying, but I don't know. I don't get the infatuation with it, but people love it, innit? So
Yeah, because next
Credit to that.
Next will be YouTube MMA.
yeah,
Watch.
of course. Of
Watch,
course.
it's gonna be
I
stuff
don't know
like
if it'll
that.
work.
They tried it with a bouncer team.
Yeah, and I think bouncer kind of like it can be really good or it can be really bad. Like you know what I mean? Because it's like, because look at that fight, that man just laid on top of him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you got to have some one championship type of rules.
And then man don't know what to do, so man's just laying on top of him.
It looks mad. It actually looks mad now.
Yeah.
That's when that's when
So-
Marks and them man can say that's a jits man thing still in it. Man, the jits in it, jits in there. You know, it's jiu-jitsu, bro. It's jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, fam. Rolling.
Rolling, yeah. When you call it rolling. But Well, I have nothing more to say today.
Yeah, nah,
so
that's
we
it,
might
man.
as well just get into next week's card.
Next week.
Next
card.
week?
Is
Ain't
there
no
one?
card,
Nope.
bro.
There's
It's just boxing, bro.
It's
That's
just
it.
boxing.
Yeah.
Lawrence Okolie.
That's a code,
Chris
bro.
Billam Smith.
Well, for that, I don't know what to
WBO.
say.
I
because
mean,
World
no,
title.
No point in me even putting up the clip, bro.
I'm not even gonna lie to you. Yeah, like,
Yeah, for real.
I'm not even no disrespect to Lawrence Okolie, but bro, I'm not trying to watch this fight, this Billam Smith guy.
What? No, Billam Smith's good. This is a good fight still. This is a good fight. Don't get it twisted. I still think Lawrence is going to win.
Oh,
Yeah, no, Chris Billam Smith good, man.
Yeah,
Chris
I've seen
Billam,
him.
he's been
I've
knocked
seen
out by
him, I've
Raptor
seen
before.
him.
He's okay.
No,
I've watched him
he's
fight.
like, no, bro, no, he's good still. He's elite at that weight class, 100%. At cruiser. Yeah.
That's
He's
a
up
big
there
word,
still.
bro.
Bro, he's
Yeah,
good.
look at
man.
the
He's-
weight class.
he's-
And you said
No, cruiserweight. Cruiserweight is good, bro. Think of right now.
Actually,
Cruiserweight is the
yeah,
best
okay.
time. British cruiserweight is the best it's been. You got these man. You got the fight that was supposed to be on here. Lawal versus Isaac Chamberlain.
Okay,
Els. You got a couple man there. You get me?
Okay.
It's decent still.
Yeah. Okay.
Like I feel like with this one, Okolie will knock him out because Okolie's got that power that can change the fight. But he didn't look great last time out. If you remember, he didn't look that great.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
Chris Billam Smith does hit hard. It's just because I've seen him get spun by Rapper before, so I'm thinking to myself, he's gonna get spun again.
Bournemouth.
Yeah. That's where Billam Smith is from, Bournemouth, innit?
What?
So
Yeah,
you're
Billam.
telling me
No,
Billam
they
Smith
sell
is
out there.
a
They
star?
sell out there. Billam Smith is a star down there still. Last fight down there, he fought Isaac Chamberlain and he beat Isaac Chamberlain there.
That's mad.
Bro, trust me, Billam Smith is a star down in ball, 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 down in ball,